Brian Kaplan, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Do you have your '09 racing plans ready?
Yeah, we do. I'm going to run for Brian Clausen Racing again this season in the sprint cars, and we're going to run about 40 to 50 shows depending on how it goes throughout the year, and it'll be a mixture of USAC national events and all the other local track stuff around here. So I'm pretty excited to get to run 3 times a weekend back here in Indiana.
What do you hope your '09 season holds for you?
This season I hope that I get better and progress each time I'm on the track, each race. The difference between California and out here is there's a lot more dry, slick racetracks, and that's kind of what I tend to struggle on a little bit. So I'd like to get better on those and hopefully win some races on those kind of track conditions, and just learn, soak in all I can from like Brian Clausen. He's going to be running with us this year in one of our sprint cars. So soak up all the information I can from Brian. Obviously, he's been at this quite a while, and overall win some races and have fun.
How do the sprint and midget car different in your mind?
The sprint cars and the midgets, they're the same, but they're different. I mean, the sprint cars are a lot faster, but with the wider wheelbase, they're more stable in the corners. And the midgets, they're a little slower top speed, but they're really dicey. You can turn them faster, and they're really on the edge. But both of them are fun in their own ways. I like them both.
With you being from Chico, California, what would running the Gold Cup mean to you?
The Gold Cup would really mean a lot to me to run, actually. That's probably the first big major race I ever watched as a kid, growing up, watching all the guys out there running, and I'd really like to run a wing sprint car there one day if I ever got the opportunity. I got to run a couple wing sprint car races out there 2 years ago for one of my friends that had a wing car, and it went pretty good. It was definitely different. With the wing, you don't throw the car in as much as a non-wing car. You really keep them straight. So I had to learn that, but we ended up getting top 3 finish, top 5 finish out of it, and had a lot of fun doing it.
Would you like to run more wing races in the future then?
Yeah, if the opportunity came up, I'd love to.
Is there a chance of you running any Silver Crown races in the future?
As of right now, I don't have anything lined up to run a Silver Crown car, but obviously I'd love to. They're pretty neat. Last year I got to run a little bit of late model stuff in LA, and some of those races were 100-lap races. I've ran Turkey Night as a 100-lapper, and I actually like the long races more. There's more strategy that goes into it. Tires go away, fuel burns off, the handling changes. I think that'd be pretty cool to do in a Silver Crown car. So if the opportunity came up, I'd definitely take it.
If you don't make it to the next level, will you still drive sprints and midgets?
Of course, yeah. If I don't make it to the next level, NASCAR, it won't stop my racing. I'd still run a sprint car, whether it be in California, running a wing car Friday nights and Saturday nights, or stay out here at Indiana and keep running Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and sprint car stuff. That's really my love. I got into the non-wing sprint car stuff last year, and it's probably the most fun, I think, out of all the racing I've done so far. So, yeah, I'd love to keep running it if I could.
What is it like to run for Brian Clausen Incorporated and have him as a teammate?
It's been a lot of fun, actually. I've been with them. Last year I started running with Brian Clausen Racing, and Brian was off running the Nationwide Series all year, so I kind of knew him. We hung out a little bit at the shop, but this year he's back running with us full-time in a sprint car, and like I said earlier in the interview, I pretty much just grab onto him and soak up all the information that I can, because he's so talented and has ran so many races out here in Indiana at all these tracks. It's been really cool. And on the other side of it, we all get along really well. Being from AJ, Tim, Big Al, Kyle Robbins, all the guys on the team, we all get along good. So if we're not even racing, we're usually hanging out, golfing, hanging out at the shop, playing basketball, whatever. So it's been a lot of fun.
2007, you were Rookie of the Year and won the USAC Western World Sprint Car Championship. What was that like, winning both at the same time?
It was a pretty neat experience. I never ran pavement sprint cars. I'd ran pavement midgets before. So it started out a little slow, learning the cars and the tracks and running against guys that have ran that series quite a bit. But as the season progressed, we had a really good team. I had a really good crew chief from Louis Januso and all my crew out there working on the cars. So once I got better, the cars were good, and we ended up winning races and running up front quite a bit. I mean, the Rookie of the Year of the championship came from it, which was really cool. It was exciting for us and that brand new team.
Brian Kaplan, thanks for sitting down with TalkToDrivers.com.
Thanks for having me.